Uh, Ladies, let's have a conversation here. Aribuyeng bafethu. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation, ladies. Sisters, how do you sleep at night? Knowing very well that you fabricated a lie that could cost somebody their life, their career, their reputation in public. How do you sleep at night? How do you fall asleep at night? When you know that you've told a lie to the public and that your lie can cost somebody their career, their job, even their life, even their family. How do you sleep at night? I'm asking this question regarding the case of Sipho Ndlovu. You know, this one is a bit personal to me because I know Sipho Ndlovu, but we are not friends. I don't know him as in like a friendship relationship. But we are in the same industry, me and him. We have stood in queues. We have went to auditions together. We've came across each other in audition queues. Of course, he wouldn't remember me because there's just too many of us in these audition queues. Hence, I'm saying this one is a bit close to my heart because I know the guy. I've came across the guy face to face. Go ausi. Le robala ya bosigo le itse hore no di buile maka ka leina la motho. And that maka wa buileng a ka costa hore motho a fellwe ke mmereko, a fellwe ke career. Is either a divorceiwe or bana ba ge ba mo disown. Nna le ntho hore no bana ba go disown based on what you did or what they assume you did as a father to them. How do you live your life knowing that you've ruined somebody's career? How do you live your life knowing that you've made somebody lose their job, their bread? You know how difficult it is for a man to survive in this world. Hey, what a stupid question. I know most of you don't care. But let me repeat this question for those who do care. Do you know how it is? You know how difficult it is to be a man in this world, in South Africa? Let's not even mention the world. Do you know how difficult it is to wake up in the morning and be sane and be operational and function in South Africa? Do you know how difficult that is? You don't have any idea of how it is to exist in this world as a man. It's very hard. Every day you wake up, you are dragging yourself through life. You are foster. You are pateletsa. It's tough. Every day, most of us, we think of suicide. This is not a clickbait or a phrase that so that you can feel pity for us. Most of us, we don't need pity because you don't care of us either way. Do you know how it is, how difficult it is to be a man in South Africa? Do you know how tough it is to live, Roja? Do you know how tough it is just to wake up in bed? Do you know how tough it is? Do you know how difficult it is to take care of a family, to raise a child, to be a breadwinner? That's tough. But of course, most of you don't care. How do you live your life? The poor child didn't rape you. And you are living your life as if he did rape you. I hope for that guy to come back into the industry and get jobs and work because South Africa is the South African acting industry, it's a very small industry. It's a very, very small industry. So once you are known of such false accusations, actually, luckily, media into the clip, the guy didn't do it. But the thought, I just want to understand the thought behind lying in public. I just want to understand that the mindset of somebody who lies about such a serious issue. I just want to understand the mindset of somebody motho o buang maka ka rape monna motho o buang gore no motho mo rape la sa mo rape. I just want to understand the mindset, the logic behind that. How can you go on social media and say that somebody raped you? I saw rape, me bra. And then you come back. And then you come back and say, guys, I am sorry, I was playing me. It was a prank. I was pranking him. He dumped me. So ne ke batla attention ya hae. I am sorry. Let me make a video and apologize to the public that he didn't rape me. I was playing. It's in fact not about ba go tseba sna di toy mo life. You can tell na motho go tsenga sna di toy. Na ba go tsena ba sa tshameka di impopo, na ba sa reke di impopo. Wa ntlhaloganya me bra. Na ba tshwane ba gola una le banyana ba go tseng ba sa reke di impopo kwa bo bona. Ba sa reke di cutlery. Ya bona cutlery kit. Ya bona kit ya cutlery o rekela ngwana o na le 5 years. O gila tsena le ngwana go game. O gila tsena le ngwana 5 years go game a le ntate. Papa or a super cutlery ka mantswe ma go boro mo rekela cutlery o ba to ithuta go etsa tee o ba to ithuta go apaka cutlery bua ngwana 5 years rona bontate una lo tsena le go game kwa ngwana go kope cutlery papa o e reke cutlery mo lo spend 100 rand o reke cutlery ngwana ithuta go apaka na le 5 years na re banyana ba go tsa ba sna di cutlery man ba go tsa ba sna di impopo. So ba go tse ba sena di toy. Ba go tse ba se itse gore no a ke tshameka ka dio tse di yana. And then a ke sa tshameke ka dio tse di yana. So ba etsa vice versa motho o tshameka ka ntwe e serious. O tshameka ka ntwe e serious for attention. Do you know the word rape? If you are associated with the word rape as a man, do you know how tough it is to rub it off your name, to rub off that stigma, that title, that phrase? I don't know. You were accused. You were once accused. It doesn't matter whether it was falsely accused. Once your name gets attached with the word rape on its own. And that if you are a career-driven person, if you are a freelancer, if you are making money by going to auditions and being an actor or a musician or a content creator, if that's your bread and butter, in fact, it will be very difficult of you to get jobs in South Africa. So I will say I share now it's a video ka utia batho mole a bua tata na wa tlala. She's sorry. I listened to Thomas More the other time. He was saying they should be arrested. Chief, they should be arrested, Chief. But let me say you had 7 sponsors or 8 sponsors. Now you had 8 backs. We call them backs. You had 8 backs. You had 8 sponsors. And then because of such a false story, you lose all these 8 sponsors. You can't pay rent, you can't pay for apartment, you can't even pay for your car, you can't feed your kids if you have kids over false accusations. If you repeat, understand, if I did it, it's better, Chief. It's okay of me to lose those brands and sponsorships. I accept, Chief. In fact, I would accept to sleep under a bridge and people by media ain't getting picture no fit the Grootman solo cast is now homeless. I would accept that, Chief. Why? Because I fucked up in that. I fucked up. I know I fucked up. Chief. You understand? I would accept or no fit I fucked up. I deserve hoa. I deserve to be starving in this industry. Let me tell you my personal story. I was once accused of false rape. I was once falsely accused of rape. Me, the Grootman Solocast. Me, Chief, I was falsely accused of rape. So I know the feeling that it's a feeling of accused of rape or rape. In fact, I once dated a woman, in fact, it's a diploma, gas, diploma tabani, diploma rustine. One understand, back in my 20s, early 20s or late teens. I think I was 20 or 19, somewhere there. I once dated a lady named Fetu. Obviously, if you are in a relationship as a couple, you do engage in sexual intercourse. One understand. So there was a time when I wanted to engage in sexual intercourse with my girlfriend of that time. Yeah? Not knowing or no, maybe I also know fit after 6 p.m. Not knowing. Well, understand. So she paid a visit to me around 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock past 4. You understand? Past 5 actually, you know. So when he paid a visit to me, in fact, obviously, you guys like I'm Tavas. Ring us, in maybe 40 minutes. I'm told. So now after 40 minutes, I was like, in fact, I want you. I'm told, in fact. And she was like, today, in fact, it's a bit late. I'm told. I can't actually today. So I want, in fact, obviously, as out, in fact, close to 50 minutes or an hour. By the time I give up, it's around 7 o'clock, for example. I'm not sure of the times, but let me assume around 7 o'clock. Please take me home. Back then there was no Ubers, no Uber, no Bolt. So I'm going to taxi. Hey, sister, wait for those going on. In fact, please, in car, I'm too well or no, pack the bag and fit. Something kilometer, taxi. One Tarawan fit. Again, now I'm fit to Kappa made him fit to Plomanka, CGG, la eat from Rabaji. If made Ploma Puke, maybe a Ploma Puke, a Ploma PH. So if it's a GG, it's only 23 in fit to Aitu, the only area, or granny takes Zedian Puke. Santo okape made in fact to let go 23 go Rabaji, the Kupuge, le go spal, and I go spal, the Kupuge, the fit deflating, I'm on left, the fit 16, I'm sighting, I'm on the Kupuge level Lego PP. The fit more Cabanisan, the old Cabanisan. One year Cabanisan, Renava Twakali, Riti Cabanisan. After Cabanisan, only PP, I don't know what's going on that side anymore, but I still assume or no. There is still Kavanisan, go Kavan. So you cover me, Jampa Kavanisan, Jampa PP, Jampela Saitela Mountain Reach, Medi Ria Capu, let me say the last cap, Ampuke. Regre approximately 7:45 on Talawa. Sharp fish. Sharp me brew me rikiti kapi le ile kwa bonfe tu kya kontlung me outi kilo kisha. It was a Friday. I remember vividly. It was on a Friday. Sharp get now Friday jumpa sika kila dinyora. Going to sleep. Saturday morning. Saturday morning, Bafana around 5 a.m. You know, there are 3 knocks in life, which are that I know for sure in my sleep. Yeah. When I go to like mama to out to saying for roto breakfast, the knock is different. Me out. One understand. When somebody, if you owe somebody and then they knock at your place looking for you, you can tell in your sleep or not, this is the person I owe this one. This is not my mother, this is the person I owe. Yeah? But there's a third knock, me bro. There's a third knock. Yeah? There's this knock, me bro. Bafana, so when I knock knock, you can tell in your sleep whether you are drunk, you are tired. You can tell when this person knocks. You can tell, right, this is not my friend. This is not my family member. This is not my friend. This is not my colleague. Me and this person, I've not seen this person yet. But I can tell me and this person, we are not friends. Yeah? The way I've got anger, you can tell this is not my friend. This is not my DJ friend. I can't hear the headphone. I peeping with headphone. You can tell or no. This one is a cop. This one is a policeman. You understand? You can tell that this one is a policeman. It's not a soldier. Soldiers don't come for PT claims. This is a police. This is a police office. May I 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning. Come on, go down that. Hey, Buffett, hey, James, you are playing Buffett. I'm getting traumatized to actually explain this story to you right now, Mar. Since I need to say it. Let me say it, but let me drink water. Me bra, after that knock, ne? After moto wa dress and so, the first thing you do, you will like me bra. Wa, you will like no one rent like moto ko tela rofu so ka 6. Mo charite nya kwa ino, ke mo. I'm a bragger ketty in fana close to 25 ya magata. You will cherry cheetah in 1 yard looking for one person. Yeah? 25 cops. 25 approximately, maybe 26 or 27. I'm just guessing because I didn't have time to count. Chief. The only thing that I had to do was to open the door, Chief. 24 to 30 ya magata mo jarateng ba batla motho wane monna. Wa utlwa monna. Ba batla motho wane me bra. Okay, sharp mfethu ke bula monyako ke ile le gata mfethu mo monyako me bra. Ba that time ke apere BVD bafana. Le na batho go jijila easy o kila bo kene style se sengwe Edgar se re bua ka di early 2000s. Edgar se kila be rekisa di BVD bafana tsa di Popeye wa ntlhaloganya mfana ka nna ro para di BVD tsa di Popeye tsa bo Mickey Mouse by that time since I was in my late teens actually, early 20s. Mfana ke bula monyako ke apere BVD ya di Popeye. Wa tsaya mo no ala. Somebody's laughing out there, Chief. You are laughing. It's not a laughing matter, Chief. This one is not a laughing matter. This one. That thing bula monyako ke apere BVD, me bra. Ka di hope is in chest. Right now I have chest because I work out. Back then ke khalla ka di hope monna. E mona shile gata mo pela ka molang address am fetu o jwa ke ra sharp pro. Are mfetwa meet medie that. By that time hona le parent ya medie, hona le medie, hona le sgata. Kontlung fetu di parents tsa ka, di guardians tsa ka di a bula le tsona di a botsa what's going on. Gore ke tlaka mo chateng. Gore ke movie ke scene. A shidi brown potsa or mfethu wa mitsi motho. Arwa mitsi ausio. I'm a brag freeze man. I can freeze out here better. Remfo, huh? Aram mfethu wa mitsi motho. Kere ma brag ya mitsi motho. Aram na winglena. Kensa motho. How do you know this person? I can freeze it a bit too. Fanare me bragger abuti. Are mona umizi bya motho. I'm fana ke mo shebe from a distance ke shebe magata ke shebe di parents tsa ka mfetu ke answer mfana ke ra ke media ra jola me bra banthalanya mfetu e ka mo a shima ma ge ke o ba kile mashata ka mo lo itse ba sadi ba broken ba byang mfetu ale motona so o etsa so motona wa itse ba sadi ba beat wa itse ba sadi ba toxic ba ya fabricator story sa rona ke khrote ale motona yana mo ngwaneng wa ka mtolo busy wa rasa wa pikara ya so ke busy ke respond to this gata mtolo ke mchara mfetu ke girlfriend ta amfana bona that it's maybe I'm fit khale man the 2000 no not the 2000 maybe 2001 2002 ngithola mfethu awuthe bafethu awuthe mfethu kitle because of mthondo batlo yetsa media maobane amthola mfethu are mfethu if Ngebe were engaged on sexual intercourse with this lady. Luckily you didn't. Ne? Luckily you didn't engage on sexual intercourse. Bafethu balimba teng bafethu. Amadlozi akhona. Luckily you didn't engage on sexual intercourse with this person. If you did engage on sexual intercourse Friday jumpers with this lady and then we were called to come and pick you up as we did now. Bafana singebe utsama fanaka. Ngebe go tshwara, ngebe go bofa mfanaka. So luckily you didn't have sex with this woman, yeah? So I just came to warn you. Hey bafethu. Or if you did have sex with her, and there was nothing you could do. So luckily you didn't engage on sex with this woman. So watch out. If it bavaya me bra. Eti brata ma mfethu magata a tso mo jareteng o le dikele busy ya pikara taso. E mona batho ba vaya tlhama. Batho ba nsia ke freeze mo mnyaka ke ba shebile so ke re dimense na batho ntshwara me bra. So it hurts my heart, Chief, to see Autia accused of rape. I can relate to such a story because I was once falsely accused of rape. Ke mama go ex ya ka mfethu me ne ke data go phukeng membra. Out ka mfethu me dia ga ba re ke ona. Go phukeng go masusobane da membra. Ngila be ke jola masusobane go phukeng. Are ke ntshelezaza. Sister, if you see me right now, my sister, I hope you remember my face. I hope you remember this story. I'm not sure Nali Alzheimer. I'm not sure Roshapoki Alzheimer right now. I'm sure you remember my face and you remember that story. After what happened, we did break up, me and her. We did break up, me and her, because Mfana could not stand your mother trying to fabricate a story that I tried to rape you when maybe you could have lived happily ever after, but after that I was like, no, you cannot have a mother who can fabricate such a false story about me. In fact, I grew up in fact, I've never had a scarcity of women in my life. I've never had a scarcity of sex in my life, Chief. You understand me? From my DJing, I still DJ even now. From my DJ days to today I'm doing acting. I never grew up with a scarcity of sex in my life. So I'm the last person you can ever accuse of rape. Chief, women have thrown themselves at me for the longest of time. So for that we have to separate. Gents, women, I'm about to close this video right now. How do you live? How do you live your life? How do you sleep at night? Knowing that you fabricated a lie about somebody, and that lie that you fabricated can destroy somebody's reputation. How do you sleep at night? Also mothers, when I talk to mothers who tell their daughters to say just a story to the police. Man, but feel to the damaged, the limits, the damaged. Maybe that old lady in fair to Nabatala Wana or a dated lawyer or a dated doctor. Maybe 9 yards and she be there from the time, right? No, this one cannot afford my daughter. This is what women do. This is what mothers do. This is what some mothers do. About Shebo Tita Musia Bonabara, this one Anna Chelete, Admo Kauhan Selimana. So let me close this video. Ladies, some women. Let me be nice. Let me not say all women. Let me be nice and say some. Some ladies. How do you sleep at night knowing that you've said a false story about a man, especially stories are rape, as a raper? How do you sleep at night?